So Cardano has been having a very impressive week. It has jumped up to about 75 cents right now, as of the recording of this video. So we're going to talk about the outlook for Cardano, what could lie ahead in the short term, and as well as like the medium to long range as well. So let's jump into it in this video. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, or follow me on X wherever you're watching. And let's talk about Cardano. So ADA eyes further gains after a 65% weekly surge. Historical data is showing that we could be in for a bit more as well. The rally could be poised to continue following its impressive surge over the past week. This is the highest level it has been since March. We actually dipped down into the low 30-cent range area. And so this has been a very impressive comeback for Cardano, and one that was surely needed. One key indicator we are talking about right now is the MVRV ratio. It's the market value to realized value. So this compares the market value of a crypto asset to its realized value. This identifies potential market tops and bottoms and offers insight into investors' behaviors. And I always talk about that. The crypto is more psychological than stocks, right? You got to kind of try and figure out what other people are doing, what other people are thinking, what other people value something at, where stocks are a little bit more literal in a sense that they go by, how well the company is doing and that type of thing, where crypto is a bit different. So the higher the MVRV ratio, the higher the profitability of holders. When the ratio decreases, it means unrealized gains have reduced and investors might not be inclined to liquidate their assets, which makes sense, right? The 30-day MVRV ratio right now is a minus 7.2, indicating that if all Cardano holders sell, the average return on investment could be a loss. ADA's price could continue to climb just given that ratio alone. But as seen below, it took an MVRV ratio of 55% for ADA to experience a correction back in March, and we're at -7 right now. So that could definitely signal something in the short term. Robinhood's relisting of Cardano is also one to take notice of, especially for U.S. traders, where Robinhood has such low fees for trading, and having it listed back on their platform is definitely a really good thing for ADA. We're also looking at in and out of the money, our HIOM metric, which assesses the difference in profitable addresses. So in Cardano's case, the percentage of addresses in profit have risen, potentially encouraging sidelined investors to buy ADA in the short term, kind of like the FOMO effect, right? So that's basically what we're seeing there. And then we also have the price prediction here. Could we see a 500% hike? Well, let's take a look at that as well. There is some good things to back this up. Cardano rally appears to be mirroring a trend from 2020 to 2021. ADA soared about 3,600% from that during that surge, and this was triggered by a bullish crossover of the 20-week EMA above the 50-week EMA. And currently, the 20 EMA blue has just crossed above the 50 EMA yellow. We can see on the chart here. So during that period in 2020 to 2021, ADA climbed from 6.1 cents to $2.29. So that big massive jump there triggered that basically triggered that rally where they had that EMA cross. So we could still see a substantial gain of maybe 500%, so to speak, because we're not going to see, obviously, once crypto starts kind of, it takes a lot to move the needle, so to speak, right? Like we're not going to see that massive climb like we did from the 6 cent range to the 2.29 range. We might eventually down the road, but like those massive price increases are a little bit harder to get once your market cap is so high, right? So we could see ADA in the mid range to long term rise to about $2.03. ADA could drop to 33 cents, however, if we do see any kind of a correction in the market fairly soon. So let's jump over. We're going to take a look at the chart right now. Sitting at 75 cents, like I mentioned, up 120% this month. We have volumes up 48% as well, and the last 7 days up 71%. So the majority of the gains that we're seeing has been in the last 7 days. Obviously, ever since the presidential election took place, where President-elect Trump was victorious there. So we are seeing that here. So in the last 24 hours, we're up almost 12%. I know 12% sometimes seems like not quite a lot, but you can see here in the chart, we did climb up to this point here, about the 81-cent range, and then come back down, kind of doing a little bit of sideways action here as well. So it could be gearing up for another leg up. Who knows? I mean, don't take any of this as financial advice, guys. I'm just giving you some of the details that I'm finding in my own research. So please make your own decisions, do your own due diligence, and do your own homework. That's what I got for you guys in this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.